welcome to the Kahnawake. Game 4 of 5, featuring the visiting Nepean Knights and the hometown Kahnawake Hunters. Nepean coming off of a loss, as is actually the Hunters. Both these two teams looking to get back in the win column. Nepean lost, I believe it was 10-8 at Gloucester last Sunday, and the Hunters, of course, coming up on the wrong side of a 7-3 decision in Akwesasne. The Knights have won each of this series during the course of the season. Thomas Isaac getting the call for Nepean. And the starting netminder for the Hunters will be Kahnawake Nicholas. A win for the Hunters would put them back in black trim. Half control. Mark Henderson snaps it across, and Bill Dodonna brings it back into Nepean territory. Dodonna up there, and he'll drop it back for Cayman Daibo on the far side. Back for Tristan LeBlanc and Dehardu Jordan's McCumber. Back to Gorman on the far side. He's got an ISO, and now he'll have the switch come on him. Cayman Daibo, and we've got a moving pick called on Owen Rice. Turnover Hunters. Willis back up for Liam Aston. Met up high by Daibo. Nakasi Daibo with the knockaway. Picked back up by the Knights. Shot clock down to 10. It comes up high. Good fake. And here's a bouncer. To the clock down to 7. Daibo lost his balance. Kept the ball back outside. Knights got a crank one here. A shot pad and a rebound to Hunters control. 66, and he'll dump it out for Dehardu Jordan's McCumber. McCumber switching places with Gorman. Gorman's actually going to go to the bench for a different player. And Tristan LeBlanc will take his side here. Gets a shot through traffic, does not hit the net. And skates the ceiling here. Nepean ball. Just want to give at home. Hey, Amelia. As the Hunters come back, Henderson, the misses far side. Reese Glover Kirby comes Kahnawake. Reese Glover Kirby on the far side. Cayman Daibo has a lane, spin around. He shoots. Save made by Isaac, and Isaac will headman it up to Willis. In transition. Nolan Downey around a screen. There's a shot, bounced straight on, save made by Nepean going for it. And the two Knights with Lucy. Skipped on the far side. In 17:35 left to go in the scoreless first period. Played up top for Vince. Tonight, Roy lost his balance, rolls it over to Downey. Shot clock down to 9. Downey to the top for Aston. He fired, and that shot missed. And the Hunters now start back up. Skips it over to Dehardu Jordan's McCumber. He's met up high by Connor Knock. McCumber gets it to Gorman on the near side. Isolation here, one-on-one. Gorman trying to get inside on Gas. Good matchup here. And now there's a switch. Side here on the far side picks it up. Cayman Daibo at the top with 5 seconds to shoot. Drake has to let it go. Doesn't. Now he shoots out on to the Knights game control. No score. 6 left in the period. Parrott goes 5. Kahnawake Nicholas, and the Knights open the with 16:37 left to go in the first. Hunters with a slow change, and that results in the game's first goal. Hunters with a busy weekend here. They'll be at home Saturday and Sunday. They'll be hosting, I believe, the Green Gales on Saturday, and then Orangeville Sunday. We'll have both those games for you. Here at 7. And at 2 o'clock on Sunday. Nepean's up. Knights position again. That's kicked out. The rebound. Henderson is on it for the Hunters. into the Nepean territory. Now looks to put on the brakes. Looks for help, and he gets it over. Dobbs over the goal, and he's forced outside as the Hunters still only have 3 out there. And now 4 and 5 come on. Sideer and Connor Gorman, who will take it on the near side. Gets a pick. Gorman fires a shot. Sideer knocks it down. 5 seconds to shoot. Deer 3 to shoot. Now he'll let it go. Flips back behind the goal, and a shot clock violation on the Hunters. Nepean left to go in period 1. Nepean 1, Kahnawake 0. And Parent skips it to Cameron York. Now on the left side. Willis down low, feed out in front. Good stop made from point blank range as Nicholas turned away Cameron York. To Donna. Look out, taking it into a triple team, and he got stripped. It's tied 2 action. And he's in the crease. He put it behind Nicholas, but was not able to keep his foot out of the crease. And DeHardt Jordan's McCumber is back. High pass, reeled in by Cayman Dibo. Dibo, Drake in tight, save made by Isaac. And Isaac with a long pass, gotten away. The ball ricochets out to Aston on the near side. Aston skips it out for Isaac Willis, and that pass ricochets off the wall, and the Hunters scooped it up. Turnover Knights. And that pass is turnover, Kahnawake, Nepean possession. Center, he'll accelerate it. Shot clock down to 17. That pass sails it to the far corner, or the near side corner, where the Knights pick it up off the ricochet. 10 to shoot. York. And here's a shot from mid-tight, save made. Not a great angle, but Nepean will back on the Hunters. Cayman Dibo. To DeHardt Jordan's McCumber. 6 minutes gone by. Knights 1, Kahnawake 0. High for Dibo. Sideer skips it over to McCumber. DeHardt Jordan's gets a screen. And he got tangled up, and the shot comes in. Wasn't going to go. And they're forced back to the outside. Pass is thrown away, though. Puts it over to Gorman, and the Hunters set here on offense. Connor Gorman being met there by Owen Tasse. Cayman Dibo. Skips it in front. That intended for West. Knocks it free. Nepean corrals it. Save made. And we've got a penalty coming up on the Hunters. Against Kahnawake, our first power play of the game with 13:05 left to go in period 1. Nepean hoping to turn what is a 1-0 lead into a 2-goal lead. First power play of the game either way, and it's the defending champs in control. Liam Downey, Cameron York, Sam Parent out there for the Knights. Up top. Aston. Parent skips it across. Feed in front. Great save. Point blank range. And the stop was made. The far side where Cayman Dibo will control it. Killing a penalty is Dibo. Cayman backs it out. Dibo fires. That's way up. And the Knights will reset here on this power play. 45 PP. Gathered up by Aston. He got back up high. Aston. Knights working it around. Shot clock down to 9. Back up high. Here's Aston. Save made. And a rebound. The Hunters control. Backhand pass. And Drake Settles it in on the near side, on the far side. To the right of Kaizek. Side ear. Nepean not going for the double here. They've got two in the middle, one guy basically playing center field. Feed down low from McCumber is going to be picked off by the Knights. Now Nepean comes back. Power play. Knights 1, Hunters 0 here at the Plex. 3 games and 4 nights for the Hunters. They're back here Saturday and Sunday. And Nepean working it around. Aston dropped it. Picks up 5 seconds left to shoot. Parrott skips it across. Bouncer, save made, and a rebound hits the net. 1 second left to go in the power play. And there we go. PP over. We're back to full strength. Hunters kill off the first Nepean power play. In front, Parrott. And he has this one kicked out. Bill Dodonna swings it over to the far side for Owen Rice. Here's a shot right on and a save made as Suggle Rice let it go. Opportunity. Yanni, sorry. Knights controlling with 10 to shoot. Ball at the house. He got an ISO one-on-one. Daibo comes in for the double. Ball dropped by York. That's Donnelly. Donnelly skips it over. And that'll be a shot clock violation on Nepean. Kobe Lahash doing a good job knocking the ball away. And Connor Gorman has possession at center for this new Kahnawake attack. Trailing, I think 10 minutes left to go in the first. McCumber slides it over to the far side. Tristan gets the return feed, and now it's sent down low for McCumber. These two righties out there. Dobbins on his offside. Goes back behind the net. Dobbins shoots! Scores! How did that get through? Kobe Dobbins! I'll tell you, he caught Kaizek leaning just a little bit to his right, and Dobbins finds a hole between Kaizek's left leg and the post. It triples in, and the Hunters have tied the score at 1-1 with 4 left to go in the first. Good shot by Kobe Dobbins. Able to find a hole, and the Hunters have leveled the score here 1-1. Dodonna. And Nepean controls. Jacob Kaizek. $20 seconds to shoot. Back on the far side. York to Donnelly. Aston fires. Shoulder save made. Dodonna has a man open, and he's not going to go the home run pass. Thought better. Cayman Daibo reels it in. And his pass knocked down. Jimerson feeds it over. Drake knocked it down, but right into the stick of Willis, and it's a turnover committed by the Hunters. 8:44 left to go. Nepean 1, Kahnawake 1. Back on the net. Had it knocked away by Tuax. Picks it back up off the hop. 10 seconds to shoot. Up high. Parent through traffic, and that's blocked. Parent again. Skips it across. 3 seconds to shoot. Willis can't get the shot away. We've got a penalty coming up to Kahnawake. And we're going to get matching minors instead. Willis and McCumber both going off. 8:21 left to go in the first. Just a quick note here that the Hunters would like to acknowledge the sponsors for the 2023 season. Cross Construction, 207 Steak and Seafood, Club Res Express, and Res Gas. Williams Manufacturing, 138 discount, SJ Enterprises, OTT, Magic, Palace, HRK Customs, Mohawk Market, LTR Automotive, Messy Kitchen, and Pit Stop Convenience. So we've got a 4-on-4 out there as Gorman makes his way Gets the feet up high to Kahnawake Daibo. Drake lost his balance in the house area. Shot clock running. Here's a shot that won't hit the net. A rebound goes out of play, but they started the shot clock a little late. We only got one guy in there working, doing the shot clock and the game sheet as well as the scoreboard. So he may need a little bit of time every now and then. Wow, what a hot, humid day today. Felt like 36 with the humidity. Knights in control, 17 seconds to shoot. Parrott driving to the goal. He's got to step on Dodonna, shoots, and that missed. Tried to tuck it in far side, and that will go out of play. Kahnawake ball. 7:49 left in period one. Kahnawake 1, Nepean 1. Henderson. Too many men, wow. Can't have those kind of mental lapses. And the Knights start back. Aston. One-on-one with Lahash, and he'll kick it out. York. Back up to Aston. Here's a quick stick, and that's kept out nicely by Kahnawake Nicholas. Henderson. And that pass is knocked down by Sideer. He'll control it. 7:24 left to go in the first. Kahnawake 1, Nepean 1. Here's Sideer. Around the screen. Deer has a look. Fire. Save made. Rebound loose on the tip of the crease. And the Knights control it. Played over to Willis. He's got a 2-on-1. Willis and Parrott. And the Hunters get back defensively to shut down that semi-transition opportunity. Nepean resets. Shot clock down to 17. And that pass will bounce off the far side wall. Stays in place, 7 to shoot, feet in front, knocked away from Downey. And the Hunters will come back. And Jimerson got it taken away by York. Turnover Kahnawake. Vincent Roy. He hits Cameron York coming off the bench. 4-on-4 for another 10 seconds. Aston dancing, nice move around the Donna, and he scores. Top shelf. He put the Donna on skates and fired it top shelf, and the Knights take the lead 2-1 with 6:27 left to go in the first. Both penalized Kahnawake Ronu will have to stay in the box for what looks like will be another 7 seconds. 2-1 Nepean leading. Kahnawake Daibo trying to clamp it down. And they're still going at it, he and Lesensva. Nepean control. Both players are released. 2-on-1 Knights, 3-on-1 if they hurry. Out in front, and that's blocked. Good stick. Knocked out of play. Nepean last touched it. Good stick by Creighton Cree. They hardened the ordinance McCumber. He got a broken stick at center. McCumber skips it over. Rice fires a bouncer right on, and it's stopped by Kaizek. Kaizek to the near side, and it's played over to Liam McLeod, and he'll go to the bench. Isaac Willis against Jimerson. Willis skips it in front, and Parrott with the finish. He's got his second as he beats Nicholas Lowe, and Nepean goes up 3-1 with 5:31 left to go in the first. Oh, good shot by Parrott. He got the feed in front of the goal, got inside position on the Hunters defender. And Nepean has the game's first 2-goal lead. It's 3-1 advantage Knights. 5:31 left to go in period one. And Nepean wins the draw. Here is Lesenba. And he's stopped and went through the crease. Lesenba holding, looks like either his wrist or his ribs. And he really went off the floor. That could be a real big concern for Nepean. One of the top face-off men in the league. Kahnawake Daibo gets a pick. Skips it over McCumber. Kept it in play. Shot clock down to 3. Drake has to fire it. And he had it taken away. Jacob Kaisik with the steal. 2-on-1 Knights. McCumber back in transition. Tasse shoots. Save made. Lahash to Henderson. Hunters going for a change. Gasparetti against Henderson. Henderson spins around and kicks it back out. Bounce to the near side, or the far side, where Rice skips it over to Gorman. Gorman, 10 seconds to shoot. Gorman around the screen, dumps it out in front. That pass hit a stick and then deflects behind the goal. 5 seconds to shoot. Knights pick it up, and back comes Nepean. Skipped over to Vincent Roy. Roy. Aston. 4:17 left to play in the first. 3-1 Knights on top. Ball on the far side. Willis comes up high to set a pick. Willis gets the feed. Roy fires, and that's blocked in front and stolen by Gorman. Gorman looking to challenge Willis. Gorman faked the pass. Gorman comes in, fires short side. Save made. And there was a hard screen set on Willis, who's slow to get up. Might have been a little bit of a moving screen. I think it was, but the main referee doesn't. As Nepean brings it back on the far side. York skips it over to Parent. Aston, far side. Return feed. Aston in the middle. Right at the house, a shot save made. And Nicholas headmans it over to Rice. Owen, he lost his balance. And kicks it out to LeBlanc. 3:10 left to go here in the first. Kahnawake trailing 3-1. They Hardoot Jordan's McCumber in a one-on-one with Willis. McCumber swings it over to Rice. 8 seconds to shoot. Dobbins fires, and that hits a Nepean stick. And now Rice and Lasenba, I think, are both going to go here. Matching minors. Referees want to keep this game in check. 2:58 left to go here in the first. Or no, it's not Rice, it's Cayman. Cayman Daibo and Lasenba each getting 2 minutes for slashing. It'll stay with Kahnawake, as this happened right after the whistle, which had already determined it to be a fresh 30 for the Hunters. Well, Dobbins has it. Kahnawake trailing 3-1. They Hardoot Jordan's McCumber. Skips it in front. Dobbins missed the pass. Willis. And here comes Bafia. Parent. He's got 2 goals. That pass is caught. And a bouncer doesn't hit the net. Watch out, Gorman may have a step here. He does. Breakaway for Connor Gorman against Kaisik. Gorman shoots, scores! It's all because of a missed shot that bounces off the wall, and Connor Gorman was the one that was up high, and he gets it, takes it about 80 feet, and then puts it top shelf over the right shoulder of Kaisik, and that makes it 3-2 with 2:23 left to go here in the first. I have to feel this is a real measuring stick for the Hunters. And the Knights were really late to get someone out there, so that means Lasenba still being attended to on the Nepean bench. Hopefully he'll be all right. Tristan LeBlanc, spinorama. LeBlanc fires through a screen, not on, and the ball will ricochet back in to Hunters territory. Nicholas missed the pass. Look out, it came out in front of the net. 5 seconds to shoot. Tristan LeBlanc has to shoot it here. Not on, and that'll bounce. Shot clock violation, Hunters. A little more of an adventurous shot clock violation than you would like to commit, even though you would not like to commit one, obviously, if you're an offensive team. And the Knights now pick it up on the far side. York driving in. Good slide by Reese Glover Kirby. Parrott wide open, and he hit the far post. And it deflects into Nepean territory. Knights are the first ones on it. Fresh 30 Knights. Back up high. Aston. Skipped across. Bounce shot. That goes out of play, and the referee's rule, it just went straight out of play, was not deflected. Final minute of play of this first period. Hunters trailing 3-2, and look out, the Nepean player released. There's a hard check into the boards. Rice going after the puck. Suggle Rice and Owen Rice there. Nepean's got it. There's a long ball. Oh, that was coming right at us. Oh. That came right at us. And the Knights apparently are telling Davey Hallett that they hit a Hunter's stick. Final 30. Drake. To DeHardy Jordas Macumber. Moving, pick. And here comes Nepean. All right, here we go. Final 10 seconds. Something's going on over there. There's some kind of commotion around the Nepean bench. I don't think it was a player. I think they were just arguing that it might have been too many. Gorman with 2 seconds left. The 100-foot Hail Mary is right on and forces Isaac to make a final save of this first period. Nepean has a lead 3-2. We're coming back with period 2. You are watching or listening to Hunters Lacrosse here on Kahnawake K103.7. Recapping the scoring in that first period, Liam Aston with 1 and Sam Parent has 2 for the Knights, and meanwhile for the Hunters, Connor Gorman and Colby Dobbins. You get the sense that this is really a measuring stick game for the Hunters to see if the playoffs come around and these two teams encounter each other, can the Hunters compete with Nepean? Because they played each other 3 times and the Knights have won by double digits each and every single game. In fact, the most that the Hunters have scored in a game against the Knights this season was 3, and those 3 goals came when the Knights were already up big at the start of the third period of play. And the Knights, they win the first period, but each and every single game has had a close first period. First time that the Knights were here was 2-1 Nepean after the first. The last time they went head-to-head, it was 2-0 after the first. And then on the season opener, it was 2-1 after the first. So the Hunters have been hanging around throughout the first period. It's been the second periods where Nepean has really taken advantage and put the pedal down to the metal. We'll see if that trend continues or if the Hunters are able to right the ship tonight. Because you know that the Hunters are itching to just compete with these guys. Now, they haven't had a full roster for any game. They haven't had their best roster for any game. This is the closest that they'll have to a top-tier roster against the defending national champions. So we'll see where they stand after tonight. These two teams will play one more time in Nepean. 5 head-to-head matchups for the Hunters against the defending national champions. And I guess because there's 11 teams, that's the way it's going to work, is instead of playing each divisional opponent 4 times, you'll play 2 4 times, and then another team 5 times. And that will go corresponding to place in the division. So Kahnawake, who finished 4th last year, Nepean finished 1st in the Far East. That's why they're playing each other 5 times. That's why Akwesasne and Gloucester go head-to-head 5 times. Until, of course, we get a 12th team. Maybe Mississauga will come back. Maybe Memiko will come back. I don't know if we'll ever see the Huntsville Hawks back in Junior B. Remember Huntsville, they were here when the Hunters started. They actually won the Founders Cup back in the early 90s. And since then, obviously, with the town's population declining and with a lot of their better players opting to go to nearby towns like Barrie and Aurelia, bigger markets, it's left a lot to be desired there in terms of the talent for Nepean. Or sorry, for Huntsville. We're getting set to start this second period of play. Nepean 3, Kahnawake 2. The Hunters attacking right to left and the Knights going left to right. Good to see Nate Lasemba back. And he'll take on Wesley Morris at the face-off draw. Morris leans in, pulls it back, but the Knights end up beating the Hunters to it, and Nepean controls. Nepean black with yellow and red trim. There's a feed out in front over the head of Jimerson and a good stop in tight. Skip across and the pass will sail wide of Creighton Cree. Bouncing in, Isaac had it knocked away, but the Knights do control. And Nick Bafia. Here is number 9, Cameron York, skipping one across. Bafia will join in on the offense. He's got it now. Shot clock down to 10. Bafia in front, had it knocked away, picks it back up off the hop, and the Hunters control, and it's Kahnawake scooping it up. Reese Glover Kirby goes behind his own goal. And Sidier skips it over. Desjardins Jordan's Macumber up high for Tristan LeBlanc. Cayman Daibo gets a pick, deciding which way to go. Now he goes to his left, doesn't use the pick, he'll use it here. Feed out to LeBlanc. 9 seconds to shoot. Tristan LeBlanc one-on-one against Gasparetti. LeBlanc fires and a moving pick called on the Hunters, Nepean ball. And Sidier really going at it with Connor Knock. The Knights bench has been upset with a lot. Definitely letting Davey Hallett know their peace of mind. The Hunters bench might be saying the same thing, but we're posted up here on the Knight side of the floor, so we don't really hear a whole lot coming from there. 18:27 left to go in the second. 3-2 Knights. York driving in, has a step on Dodonna. Holding call coming up. Good attack by York. And that will lead to a Knights power play. They have not scored a power play goal yet. They're 0 for 1, but they did score a 4-on-4 tally. And then Nepean up 3-2. Will try to expand the lead to 2 here. 18:21 left to go. Nepean 3, Kahnawake 2. Knights in control. Liam Aston gets the feed up high. York settles it in. Now back behind the goal. And that's knocked away, and Ethan Drake trying to come up with the Lucy. He's got it. Challenging Aston, gets by him, and he's by himself in Nepean territory behind the goal. Drake still with it. He gets a pick. And he's still got it. 15 seconds to shoot. Ethan Drake. Double team comes, and the Knights take control. Kahnawake has tied 2 acts back. One-on-one. Liam McLeod's going to challenge him, but he thinks better if it gets his team reorganized on offense here. Aston, as the Knights just now complete a change. 15 seconds to shoot. Liam Aston. Quick stick. York turned away by Nicholas. York picks it up, and that pass is reeled in. There's a shot. Score! Power play goal, Nepean. And Liam Aston has his second. And the Knights go up 4-2. Power play goal comes with 17-12 left to go in period 2. So back to the face-off draw we go. Lasenba and Morris. And Nepean controls. Morris and Lasenba tied up. Another thing Nepean has, they have experience. Lasenba clearly trying to get Morris rattled right there. Almost worked. You got a penalty coming up there, Kobe Lahash. This is definitely an easy call. As Isaac Willis took a stick to the face. 10 seconds to shoot. Sixth attacker comes in. There's a stick save made, and the penalty is a high sticking one on Kobe Lash, and Nepean going right back to work on a power play where they are 1 for 2 on the PP. Hunters have yet to have a man advantage. The Knights going to work on their third, and you can't give a team like this any of these odd man chances, any of these opportunities. Too good of a team. They're going to capitalize eventually. As we just saw in that last PP. Here's the guy that scored it, Aston Parent. And here's a shot from the house. And that is stopped by Nicholas. 3 righties out there for the Knights. Ball dropped, picked back up by Aston. He'll fire, shoulder save made by Nicholas. And the Knights pick it up on the rebound. York, Aston gets the return feed up high, skips it out, open look, Parent, kick save made, Nicholas. And Nepean's got another chance here on this possession. 3rd opportunity. Aston behind the net, comes out in front, Aston sets, and that feed is deflected away by Glover Kirby, picked back up by Parent. Parent skips it up. Quick stick attempt is not on, picked back up by the Knights, 5 to shoot. York backhands it in. Quick shot, save made, and a rebound. Ty Tuak's on it for the Hunters. And he's going to have to take it up himself. Dobbins, and they don't get it over. 10-second violation on the Hunters. So Nepean has possession here. 47 seconds to go on the power play. Kobe Lahash in the sin bin. Aston gets the return feed at the top. Aston skips it out in front. Shot, score, power play goal. Parents got the hat trick. And the Knights are now 2 for 3 on the power play. 5-2 visitors. I said before, the Knights are a little bit grumpy tonight too, because they just lost their last game coming in. They lost at Earl Armstrong Arena against the crosstown rival Griffins. Hunters and Gloucester still got to go at it 2 more times, as do the Hunters and Akwesasne. The Far East is, a few years back, the Far East was considered the far least. It was considered the weakest division in the league. But now, I mean, no games are a gimme. And right now, Nepean has made this a 3-goal game. First 3-goal lead of the night for either side, and it goes for Nepean. They hardened Jordan's McCumber. Going after it with Owen Willis. Jimerson slips, and McCumber picks it up. Owen Rice on the near side. Forced outside. He skips it to McCumber. They hardened Jordan's McCumber. Gets a pick, spins in. Double team comes, and the Knights strip it away. And here comes Nepean. 2-on-1. York gets a pick from Willis. Fires, and that's blocked. York slammed against the wall by Morris. Morris leaned on them a little too much, and that'll be interference. Fresh 30 Nepean. Aston out in front. Pass sails over the top of the head of Parent. And back comes Kahnawake into Nepean territory. Reese Glover Kirby gets it to Gorman. Gorman around a pick from Cayman Dibo. Gorman sees the double team loom. Now he'll backhand it off. LeBlanc to Dibo. Cayman Dibo fires. Shoulder save made. A rebound. Cayman back on it for the Hunters, and it's overrun, and Nepean's got it. Drake knocks the ball free. And they pin McLeod against the wall. McLeod came up with the ball. Jimerson knocked it free. A good battle here. 10 seconds to shoot for the Knights. The Donna in there as well. Ball squirts free again, and the Hunters come away with it. There's some good teamwork and aggression by Kahnawake. Side here. Near side, skips it over. Wesley Morris. Only 4 Hunters out there. Morris for Cayman Dibo. 4 righties out there. They hardened Jordan's McCumber has it deflect off his stick. Scooped up by the Knights. Played on the near side. Up high it goes. Aston sets a screen. Comes out in front. Willis, and he got knocked down by Lahash. Shot clock was set. And the Hunters do pick it up. Reese Glover Kirby taking it into the teeth of the Knights defense. Look at this. Body's going after Glover Kirby, but he got out of there. They out of Jordan McCumber. Skips it to Owen Rice. And that feed is not on target. Dobbins trying to knock it over. Dobbins tied up. Owen Rice picks it up. And a trapping call made against Nepean, so the Hunters get it with a fresh 30. They hard at Jordan McCumber. Here's a shot right on. Gorman knocked away. McCumber going after the Lucy on the house, scooped up by the Knights. Headman pass, knocked down, and the Knights have a 2-on-0 here. Now a breakaway opportunity. Score. Thomas Jones. 6-2 Nepean. 11:56 left to go. And now it is the biggest lead of the game at 4. Jimerson trying to tie up York. A backhander, he scores. Wow! What a goal by Donnelly. James Donnelly picks it up, backhands it in one motion, and the ball bounces behind Nicholas. It's 7-2 Nepean with 11:47 to go. Wow, put that on SportsCenter's top 10. Oh. Seven-2 Knights leading. Wow, that if you're gonna get beat, you're gonna get beat with that. I mean, I don't got any answers for you. 5-goal lead, and here comes Donnelly again. Kick the side. Hunters need some kind of a pseudo timeout here to just try and refocus. They hard at Jordan McCumber. Fires, shoulder save made Kaisik, and the Knights scoop it up. In comes Nepean across center. Aston behind the net against Henderson. Aston skips it across, and the ball squirts free. Hunters scoop it up. Reese Glover Kirby for Gorman. And this crowd, which was very loud at the start of the period, has been taken out of it by 4 straight Nepean goals, turning a 3-2 game into a 7-2 game. Gorman. Suggle Rice trying to set a screen for Gorman. Gorman comes around and Gorman out in front. Drake, good moves, scores! Ethan Drake after some great work by Gorman. Yeah, Connor Gorman gets a pick from Suggle Rice, but he makes this play happen by threading the needle. Just a beautiful pass across. Drake then outweights Kaisik and puts it upstairs. And the Hunters stop the bleeding, and they stop the 4-0 Knights run. That makes it 7-3. So a draw ball coming up with 10:38 left to go in the second. Rosadba won it. Here comes Willis. Isaac Willis, near side. Up high for Parrott. He's got the hat trick. York. Donnelly. Near side, misses Willis, and the Hunters scoop it up. Landon Jimerson threads it over to Creighton Cree, and Cree accelerates into Nepean territory, gets it over to McCumber, and he'll go for a change now. They hard at Jordan McCumber. Gets a pick. McCumber drives to the goal, spin move, forces it outside. Cayman Dibo, we got a penalty coming up to the peak, shoulder save made. And Cayman Dibo, very angry with Connor Knock. Or sorry, no, that's Liam McLeod, and McLeod is gonna go to the sin bin for Nepean. At least I think. Got a high stick. So the Hunters going to work on a power play, their first of the game. They Harut Yorditz McCumber. Near side, Cayman Dibo. Ethan Drake back up to Cayman. And De Harut Yorditz picks it up. It's a big power play for the Hunters. Wills going after him. Cayman skips it across, and that pass handcuffed Dobbins. Dobbins taken out along the wall, and he's holding his left knee. Gets back up, but he's limping, and he's going to go to the bench, actually. They Harut Yorditz, 7 seconds to shoot. There's a shot, save made. And a rebound, Kaisik's got it. And the Nepean netminder, Kaisik, had it in his glove. Gonna have to get out of his crease. Skips it over to Wills. Owen Wills breaks away, and it's a 2-on-2. The Knights will stop it. Boy, you hope Colby Dobbins is all right. Eek. But we got a penalty against Henderson coming up. And it's a rough. Oh no, it's not on Henderson. Oh, we got 2 minors and 1 on the Hunters here. So that'll turn a 5-on-4 Hunters power play to a 4-on-3 Nepean power play. And now the scorekeepers want something, they want to confirm this. Four-on-3 Nepean. And Gary Cree is going to actually bring the official over. So a power play for the Knights. 4-on-3 Nepean. York. Donnelly skips it across to Parrott. Aston. Donnelly backhands it over. Score. And Aston's got the hat trick. It's another power play goal. Nepean 3 for 4 on the PP. Hunters 0 for 1. Their power play was cut short after a minute. And now it's 4-on-4. And 7-3. You just scored 1, and then you go to work on a power play, and you take not just 1, but 2 penalties on 1 shift. It's not exactly how you can get things done against the defending national champs. Nepean wins the draw. Parrott. Whoa, wow, he's got room to run, but the pass doesn't go his way. The Parrott actually broke through. York skips it over. Donnelly not able to handle the pass. Back to York. York fires, and that's blocked by Reese Glover-Kirby. He scoops it up. Glover-Kirby turning on the Jets, gets across center into Nepean territory. He's got Lahash with him. Reese double teamed. Dodonna can't get a piece of it. Scooped up by Nepean. And here's a 2-on-0. Breakaway Knights in there. Good stop. Crease violation anyway. And that'll give it back to the Hunters. 5 seconds to go in their penalty, on the penalty to Nepean. And the Knights are going to go right back to work on a power play here. Power play Nepean. Owen Rice. Feeds it back door. The pass misses. Gorman bounces back out the other side. And here is a breakaway maybe for Thomas Jones. He's already got 1. And he doesn't got 2 as it's shut down. Oh, he might have 1 here. And he is denied by Nicholas coming back. Gorman skips it across. LeBlanc. 20 seconds to go in the Hunters penalty. Gorman fires. That stopped. The rebound. LeBlanc going after it. McLeod, first one on it for the Knights. And he'll break out the center. McLeod puts on the brakes. And Aston skips it out in front. The pass hits a body. Deflects the tie 2-axis side. Him and Vincent Waugh in close quarters, and Tuax comes up with Lucy. Penalty's over. Ty Tuax taking it right into the teeth of the Nepean defense, and I don't think he was there for a dentist appointment. Back comes Nepean. Jacob Kaisik puts on the brakes, now it goes behind the goal. Kaisik skips it up high. Parrott driving in. Parrott looks in front of the goal, and the ball bounces away. Creighton Cree picks it up, and Cree will roll it. And back on the Hunters. Feet of cross, came and Daibo fires, shoulder save by Kaisik. Good stop. While he was sprawled on his knees, he made the save. Parrott catches the pass. And Liam Aston across center. Isaac Wills. Up high it goes. There's an open look, wow. And the shot doesn't go, but boy, there was a lot of room out there. And a turnover coming up for the Hunters. .5:26 to go. We got a timeout called by the Hunters. Timeout Kahnawake with 5:26 to go. Garrett Cree trying to calm his troops down. Nepean on top of the Kahnawake Hunters, 8-3, 5:26 to go here in period 2. And we have a timeout called by Kahnawake. Just a reminder here that the Hunters would like to acknowledge their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cross Construction, Pit Stop Convenience, Messy Kitchen, 207 Steak and Seafood, LTR Automotive, Mohawk Market, HRK Customs, Magic Palace, SJ Enterprises, OTT 138 Discount, Williams Manufacturing, Club Res Express, and Res Gas, as well as 207 Steak and Seafood. Hunters trailing 8-3 with 5:26 to go. So they'll be here on Saturday and Sunday. Back-to-back home games for the Hunters. They'll be playing on Saturday at 7 p.m. And Orangeville comes here Saturday. The Green Gales are here Sunday. So Orangeville, 9-2 currently, tied with Halton Hills atop that division, which is known as the Southeast. And then the Mid-East, Clarington leads that division, but they're only 2 points up on Aurelia. Nepean handled both of those teams pretty convincingly, winning 16-6 at Orangeville and 10-3 at the Gales. Feed out in front, quick stick, and that stopped. Nepean ball. Parrott for Wills on the near side. York. Skip to the near side. Good feed back behind the goal. Wills steps away from a check. One hands it over to Parrott. Merritt got free. Aston, better situation. Shoots. Save made by Nicholas. A rebound to Flex. And Bill Dadana's on it for the Hunters. Dadana has a step penalty coming up. Dadana had it taken away. And Tristan LeBlanc is on it. LeBlanc to DeHardu Jordan's Macomber. Extra attacker off for the Hunters on this delayed call against the Knights. Heyman to Daibo, or to Macomber. Daibo out in front. Backhander Gorman, not on. And we've got a high stick against the Nepean Knights. And the Hunters will go to work on their second power play. The first one was cut short after 1 minute. Nepean 3 power play goals. They are 3 for 5. The Hunters, you feel, if they can get this to 4, I know it's not ideal, but if they can cut this down to 4 or even 3 by the end of the second period, maybe they got to feel a little better off. After only scoring 3 goals in that entire game on Tuesday at Akwesasne. Dobbins. Back to Macomber. Cayman skips it over. Here's a shot in tight. Dobbins turned away by Kaisik. Owen Wills, and it's intercepted by Ken Daibo. Just picked that out of midair. with one hand on the stick. And the Hunters reset. 17 to shoot. Dehardut Jordan Macomber for Cayman Daibo. Up to Macomber on the far side. He shoots, pad safe. Macomber got the rebound, and he's turned away. Tight by Isaac. Great stop. Cayman Daibo gets the return feed. Fresh 30 Hunters. 1:07 to go in the power play. Dobbins up for Macomber. To Daibo. Cayman Daibo. To Dehardut Jordan Macomber. Around a pick. Cayman. Drake. Shoots. Stick save made. There's a long pass that hits the ceiling. Hunter's ball. It'll stay with Kahnawake. 45 seconds left to go in the power play. Cayman Daibo for Dehardut Jordan Macomber. LeBlanc gets the return feed. Macomber to Cayman Daibo. He shoots, shoulder save made, and there was a little bit of room up there. Back in on Nepean. Dobbins will scoop it up. 30 seconds left of power play time. 2:50 to go in the second period. Nepean 8, Kahnawake 3. Macomber to Daibo. He skips it over. Quick stick, score! No, off the back of the net. And Isaac's on it. Isaac swings it to the near side. Tasse trying to break through the double team. Had it taken away by Cayman. And Tasse and Drake were tied up. Cayman Daibo. Left open. Fires a bouncer. No. Nepean ball, penalty over. So Gasparetti's out of the box. And Isaac Wills swings it to the far side. That takes a hop, and Ty Tuax scoops up the Lucy. Double teamed and pinned along the wall. And he'll get it up to Kobe Lahash. Lahash. Gorman, 17 to shoot. Connor Gorman up high for side Deer. Deer to Macomber. Dehardut Jordan Macomber for side Deer. He spins off a check. 3 seconds to shoot. Sai has to let it go. Shot clock violation. That shot won't count. A minute 20 left to go in the second. The Knights lead at 8-3 on the near side. Gets back to York. Donnelly driving, and that shot is punched aside by Nicholas. Final minute of play of the second. Knights scoop it up, and the team will get a fresh 30. Here is York. Ian Donnelly trying to set a couple of screens. Comes to the far side. High pass. And the Hunters have it. Jimerson. Dehardut Jordan Macomber comes back. Suggle Rice has a look, fires, and that's not on. Drake picks up the rebound. Ethan Drake, no. Dehardut Jordan Macomber, a shot. Bounced on, and Isaac's got it. 10 seconds left. Knights screaming for a timeout, and they will get it. A couple of extra seconds went off the clock. I think they're going to try to determine how much time was left. It's 7.5 right now. The two referees are going to get together, and they're probably going to go try and see if they can put a couple of more seconds on this game clock. Nepean leads at 8-3. Our next broadcast Saturday here at 7 p.m. on K1037 when the Hunters play host to Orangeville. So the Orangeville Northmen will be here at 7 p.m. They've added another second and a half on the clock, so it's up to 9 seconds flat. Nepean leading this 8-3 And they've added another half a second, so it's actually 9.5. The timeout clock has run out. Shot clock not a factor as we've got 9.5 seconds to go. Knights have pulled the goalie. Hoping to make it 9-3 by the end of this period. Isaac Wills will start with it. And here we go. Isaac Wills brings it in, down to 5. On the near side. Out in front, the pass misses the intended target, scooped up, and the Knights have it, and that will do it for the second period. 3-2 Nepean after the first, but the Knights outscore the Hunters 5-1 in the second, and will take an 8-3 lead into the locker room. We're coming back with the second intermission as well as period number 3, the Knights and the Hunters. Nepean up 8-3. You're listening to Hunters Lacrosse on Kahnawake K103.7. Welcome me back to the Kahnawake Sports Complex. 40 minutes of play in the books. The Nepean Knights are on top of the Kahnawake Hunters by a count of 8-3. The Hunters currently 5-6, and they're going to need a big third period if they want to even think about getting back to 500 by conclusion of tonight's game. And if they go down here, they will have 2 opportunities to get back to 500 this weekend, because they're at home Saturday against Orangeville, then Sunday they're home again taking on the Green Gales. So those are the 2 and 3 seeds, at least, because they're at division leaders in the Eastern Conference. Orangeville tied with Halton Hills at 9-2, and the Green Gales 6-4-1, but they lead their division. So 2 division leaders coming here, and now we've got a deflection into the Hunters bench off of a Nepean stick. So Kahnawake will control. Cayman Daibo brings it into Nepean territory. Skips it over to Gorman on the near side. Gorman gets a screen. Connor Gorman has a look. Throws it out in front. That pass deflects. Gorman got it back. And Gorman in tight quarters dishes it out to Desjardins Macumber. Back over to Rice. Rice to Daibo. Cayman Daibo in alone. Big stop. Isaac making the save, and Tasse now brings it over to center. Nolan Downey, Liam Aston. Knights attacking on the near side. And of course, Nepean playing right to left in this third period. But Daibo breaks his stick, so he's got to get off. Bounced over to Tuax after the turnover. And look out. Has handcuffed Suggle Rice. He jukes one, trying to get through a second time, and the Knights force the turnover. Dobbins, and that'll shatter a stick. One of the Knights sticks just went flying. Nepean still has possession though. Shot clock down to 15. Ball on the near side. Downey kicks it out. Little juke move and stutter step here by Aston. Aston swings it across. Wills kicked out. Good save by Kahnawake Nicholas. Creighton Cree brings it up. If the Hunters can make this a 3-goal game with 10 minutes left, there would be a chance, I'd say. That's what they got to aim for at least. Gorman. Stutter steps. Now forced back to the outside. Sideer shoots. Not on. A rebound. And Nepean will pick it up. Shot clock went off. Shot clock violation on the Hunters. Nepean has it in Kahnawake territory, and it's thrown back out, and the Knights were using a little bit of clock. They're up 8-3 with 17 and a half left to go. Skipped out. York. And that's deflected, and Kobe Lahash has the steal, nearly. Lahash picks it up anyway. Kobe stays upright, and he'll dish it off to Owen Rice. Rice goes for a change. Rice out in front, Summo! Big shoulder stop. And a rebound, Nepean controls. Well, they're getting shots that they want, but the Knights goaltenders are answering the bell. Brought back in by the Knights. Dished up out high for Nolan Downey. Downey on the near side. Gets a screen and elects not to use it. Kicked out to Wills. Back over to the near side. Parent skips it to Wills in the middle. Wills down low. Good, and it's out by Nicholas. Right at the lip of the crease. Kahnawake Nicholas making the stop. Bill Dodonna. Oh, and Ty Tuax is going to get called for a careless screen, just colliding with Downey in front of the Hunters bench. So Nepean has possession, 16:35 to go. Parent fakes. Now on the far side. Feed up to the back of the goal. Aston walks out. Skipped over. Here's a shot. Chest save by Nicholas. And what the Daibo's got it. Daibo for Dehardu Jordan's McCumber. McCumber skips it to Cayman Daibo. Daibo on the far side. It's just his strong side in this third period. Cayman gets it over to Dehardu Jordan's. McCumber driving to the goal. He's got a lane. And he's stopped by Kaisik. Good save by the goaltender for Nepean. Look out, breakaway opportunity. Nepean. Parent comes right in, and he is shut down. Owen Rice trying to knock it away from Parent. And the ball knocked free, and this will be scooped up by Nicholas. Over to Henderson. And Henderson brings it over to the far side for Daibo. Daibo fakes the shot, drags it out, backhands it to Ethan Drake. Drake skips it to the near side. Gorman. Connor Gorman to Drake. Drake tried a quick stick and it missed him. Nepean comes back. Bafia across center. Isaac Wills. Nepean in control with Downey. Here's a bouncer. Save made. A rebound. Hunters can't get it. Ricochets off of a Knight and back in on goal. Eight to 3 with 13:25 left to go here in the third. And the Knights in possession. Isaac Wills. Aston. Skipped out in front. Slow roller, not on. And the ball stays in play. Creighton Cree trying to chop it away from Owen Willis. Nearly did. Willis lost it off his stick. Ball stays in play, and that'll be a shot clock violation on Nepean. Henderson kicks it out for Dehardu Jordan's McCumber. LeBlanc. Cayman Daibo tried to feed it out in front. Wills blocked it. Daibo got it back, and he rolls it up to LeBlanc on the near side. Dehardu Jordan's with 10 seconds to shoot. Macomber spinning, and he is running too hard on the slide. And that'll be a shot clock violation against the Hunters. And there's a turnover. And look out, Reese Glover Kirby has a lane, and the Hunters have 6 guys on the floor. They have 6 guys on the floor right now. Can't say that wasn't too many. Nepean ball. Well, these are the kind of mistakes that you cannot be making. You make a great play on defense and turn it over abruptly. 8-3 Nepean leading. 12:40 left to go. Here's the shot right on, and Nicholas reels it in. Watadaibo for Kobe Lahash. Nice little stutter step as he got around Downey and up to center. Now in Nepean territory, Lahash looking, and he'll get it over to Cayman Daibo. Daibo out in front. Drake inside position. His shot shoulder to side. Fresh 30 Hunters. And Sungo Rice will have possession. That one went right off the mask of Isaac. Appears to be all right, but man, that came in a hurry. Drake inside position again. This time he's tied up, and Isaac comes out of his crease, makes the play. Up, and Nepean reels it in. Back on the Knights. Connor Knock drops it back. And back come the Knights with an opportunity on the near side. Sam Parent fires, save. And a rebound, Jimerson. To Mark Henderson. Dobbins, side here. On the near side, on the far side, spins off one. Skips it out for Cayman Daibo. Dobbins catches it low, shot, save made. And the Knights reel it in. They've got a 2-on-1. And they're not going to use it. They'll just back it out. We've got a penalty call against the Hunters here, with 11:10 left to go in the third. Played on the near far side. Comes out to the left of the goal. 1 second to shoot. That'll be a shot clock violation against the Knights. Owen Rice going to the sin bin. It's a high stick. And with 10:54 left to go, Nepean already 3 for 5 on the power play. And they'll be going to work on power play number 6 here. So the Knights working it around. Aston. Quick stick, save made by Nicholas. A rebound, Reese Glover Kirby's on it. And Reese gets it to Creighton Cree. Cree with a pass somewhere in the directions of the Hardens Macomber, and it goes out of play. And it's scooped up by James Donnelly. Donnelly up high. Parent to Donnelly. Out in front, that pass sails over the intended target, scooped up at the house, I should say, by Donnelly. Now Parent slides it over. There's a shot by York, or Donnelly. James Donnelly recovers the loose ball, and the Knights will have a fresh 30. Here is Parent. Back into the middle. Good stop, Nicholas. And Reese Glover Kirby's on it. Reese bounces one. Handcuffed to Donna, knocked down. That was 2-acts. Hunters just can't find the handle here in this third period. And we're past that 10-minute mark here, and the lead was 5. It was 8-3 Nepean at the end of 2, and it's still 8-3 with 9:30 left to go here in the third. Knights outscored the Hunters 5-1 in that second period, and that's really what the difference is here. There's a high pass. Parent reels it, facing a double team. Gadana and Glover Kirby there, and the Hunters come away with it as Jimerson gets the Lucy. Creighton Cree. 5 seconds to go on the penalty. And that'll do it. Owen Rice is released. And there's a pass that fails to connect with the intended target. Picked up by the Knights. Oh, Owen Rice with a hit. He went to finish his hit. And the Nepean bench was open, and that made things look a lot worse. But thankfully, the Nepean player seems to be all right. And there's a goal scored by Vincent Watt, and that'll make it 9-3. So 3 power play goals and a goal on a delayed call, and that should pretty much put this baby to bed here with 8:25 left to go. Nepean on top 9-3. Cayman Divo getting set to take the draw against Mikhail Watt. The Donna knocked it free. Nepean scoops it up. And we've got another penalty coming up to the Hunters. Someone, I think, is going to go for a slash. Wills with 5 seconds to shoot. There's a cranker, blocked, and it's a slashing call on the Hunters. It's on Bill Dodonna. And with 7:54, this game is starting to slip away from the Hunters here. It was 3-2 after the first, but Nepean has outscored Kahnawake 6-1 since then and jumped in front by 6 goals. It's 9-3. So the Knights have possession. Parrott to Liam Aston. Aston gets it here. Swings it over. Down low. Here's a shot. Save made. Nicholas. A rebound. Parrott trying to scoop it up. Creighton Cree deflects it, and he's got it. Cree spins around. And Cree gets into Nepean territory. Cree double team, and now the ball squirts free. He actually one-handed it over to himself, and then Nepean scoops up to Lucy. One-on-one. Here comes Nepean. Connor Knock decides not to go for it. Oh, and he's finished by Jimerson, and Jimerson kind of just smacked him. It's not really the grounds for fair game there, and roughing the call. 5-on-3 Knights. All right, so Nepean setting up here on the PP. Parrott skips it over. Shot's not on. Rebound, Parrott keeps it alive. Down low. Try to go back door. Donnelly had it knocked off his stick by Grease Glover Kirby. One-handed over. There's a shot, not on. Rebound stays in play. Shot clock violation. No, the shot clock didn't go off before the ball hit the tender. And the Knights control. 30 seconds left to go in the 5-on-3 as James Donnelly rings it over to the near side for Parrott. Over to Donnelly. Donnelly backhander. Parrott down low. Oh, wow, what a finish. And Henderson going at Connor Knock after Henderson got the finish in, and then Knock went over and gave him the what for. And that'll make it 10-3 as the Knights take advantage of only 3 Hunters being on the floor, and we're going to have a goaltending change. Can't really blame David Naldig and Nicholas for that. I mean, Nicholas is coming out, and Casey Lahash is coming in. So that'll make it 10-3. And the Knights win the draw. 1 minute left to go on the penalty to Jimerson. Liam Aston. Parrott to Aston. To Parrott. Parrott skips it across. Wills. And that one's deflected. And Reese Glover Kirby can't get it, but it's a shot clock violation anyway against the Knights. Dobbins accelerates into Nepean territory, run it to, and the ball gets out of play. And Dobbins and Desjardins Jordan become high on the double. And Dobbins is stopping Liam McLeod. That'll do it for the penalty, by the way, to Jimerson. He's out, but someone's going to go in there really soon. Wills, near side, bouncer not on, and that'll go out of play. Dobbins going off for a slash. Ten to 3 here with 4:53 left to go, and that should pretty much do it. And the Hunters will fall to 5-7. 5-3 against the rest of the league, but 0-4 against the Knights. And Wills is finished by Henderson. Aston, pad save by Casey Lahash. Brought over to the near side. Aston sets a screen. There's a bouncer. Nick Lahash with the save. Good stop by Casey Lahash. Reese Glover Kirby. Remember, the Hunters are killing a penalty. They got 10 seconds to get it over the other side of the restraining line. Glover Kirby skips it over to Cayman Daibo. Daibo to Gorman. Gorman. Trying to work his way in. 5 seconds to go. Gorman stripped. McCumber with the screen. A one-hander save made and a rebound deflects. And Nepean's got it. Shot clock good. Shot clock's a reset. And Desjardins Jordan, McCumber, and Wills are tied up. .44 ticks left to go in the Kahnawake penalty. Here's a shot, save made. Kobe Lahash. Landon Jimerson. Cayman Daibo. Daibo. LeBlanc not able to handle the pass. Hunter's got it. Suggo Rice. Shot clock down to 3. Rice lets it go, not on, and the ball will go towards the Nepean bench, and the Knights will just plug it out. The penalty to Dobbins is over, so there's 2:45 left to go, 10-3 Nepean leading. Swung over to the far side, and Wesley Morris is on it. Morris across center. Fakes the handoff. Morris, went through two Knights, tried to swing it over to Gorman, and Gorman pins Connor Knock, scooped up by Morris, 5 seconds to shoot. And the ball squirts free, shot clock violation. And we've got a penalty coming up here. Oh, one of the Hunters are being thrown out of the game. Oh, it's like one of the coaches. Timeout Kahnawake with 1:58 left to go in the third. I'm pretty sure you were probably able to pick up a couple of words here on the radio, but let's just say it's a lot of the crowd kind of has filed out in the last little bit, and one of the Hunters' assistant coaches have been thrown out of the game. And he was thrown out of the game before he even yelled at the official, so I guess that had been brewing for a while. Well, the Hunters have to try and get back to 500 this weekend. They got to win both their games and able to do it, and they're not going to be easy because Orangeville will be here on Saturday night at 7 p.m. in the Clarington Green Gales. So while maybe the Hunters aren't quite at the Nepean's level, it's a good opportunity to see if they are fitted right into that second tier of contenders. As right now, it's pretty much Nepean and then everyone else. Even though both Akwesasne and Gloucester have beaten them, the contenders from the other divisions in the Eastern Conference have not held up against the Knights this season. And meanwhile, in the West, I mean, I was able to watch a game in Six Nations last week in between the Rebels and the Wallaceburg Red Devils, and well, Six Nations was missing their top three scorers and still won 13-2 over Wallaceburg. So that, assuming if they're able to make it through, and there's a lot of ifs because that Western Conference is really top tier heavy, they could be a very formidable challenger for whoever comes out of the East. 10 seconds to shoot. Another power play for the Knights, and there's a goal scored. Michael Green. And that is the 5th power play goal for Nepean. They've also scored on an open net or an extra attacker. So I mean, that's pretty much a big difference right there, right? I mean, 5 power play goals and a goal with an extra attacker, so on a delayed call. I mean, that's 6 goals right there. You take away 6 goals, it's 5-3. You're looking okay, but penalty's still up on the board. Yeah, there we go. So it should be 5-on-5. The Hunters only got 4 guys out there. There's the 5th guy. Late to the fray, that's Cayman Daibo. Daibo to Dehard Jordan McCumber. McCumber shoots, not on. Final minute of play. And the Knights just gonna lag the time off the clock. Wills. And it's shot the length of the rink. Oh, sorry about that. Shot clock violation, Knights. And the clock stops running now. They're just gonna lag it out. Shot clock doesn't even really matter here. The last 22 seconds will tick off. See if the Hunters try to get one last shot in. Cayman Daibo. That's a go. That's not on. Dobbins had it taken away. It's some pushing and shoving with 4.6. If I was the clock guy, I'd say just let it run. That's what they're going to do. And that'll do it for this game. So the Knights win by a final count of 11-3. Nepean gets to 11-2. The Hunters fall to 5-7. And we'll be back here on Saturday when the Hunters are home to the Orangeville Northmen. Your final score, Nepean 11, Kahnawake 3. I'm Brandon Bortle for Kahnawake's K1037. Now we're going for joining us, Kahnawake.